Good evening, everybody. How are we all doing today? Cahill, thank you for being here so early. In fact, bizarrely earlier than I was. How are you doing? Also, snow, yay. I like snow. We've had a few snowfalls in Toronto already, but nothing super heavy. But I'm a big fan. I really, really like the snow. So I'm glad you're having it. How are you, Cahill? I know you had a bit of a rough day, but I hope I can give you the opportunity to relax a little bit and take your mind off things. And in that exact vein, I see no reason to delay. Let's get straight back to Shining Force. Hello? There we go. As always, let me know if game volume's too high, mic volume's too low, any of that, please. I'm happy to change anything. Last stream, we... Did I click off screen again? Yes. I've recently played one of the classic RPG Maker games, which was Witch House, which is actually very, very good. There were a lot of kind of horror games created in RPG Maker. Many of them are very good. But most of my RPG experience with like 8-bit and 16-bit has been kind of classic games. No. RPG Maker's a good place to start. But yeah. Last stream we met up with this kid called Adler, who is blind and he has no memory. We got a raft and we were told to go to a place called Devil's Tail. We tried to go there and we met a kraken and things went poorly. Then we went to the southern desert and we met old dude who's following us around, who, if I remember correctly, is he is the grandfather of some other dude, and there's a tunnel to Gran's Island, so we can get back and hopefully save the princess. There's a lot of... I recognize there's a lot of if coming off that sentence. But before that, there's actually somewhere I want to go that doesn't involve tangling with a kraken, and I'm not sure I can get there. And if I can't, I accept that. But to tangle with the kraken, we have to go one tile to the left. But if I just disembark here... Oh, dang it, it's across the river. I want to go to that town. Cahill. Cahill, should I try once more? Should I do it? With the understanding that I've improved like one level on most characters. Fuck it. Stealth! Stealth is sleep. Jaha! Use your brawn. I know this is going to go badly. I know this is going to go badly because it can't not go badly. That's just how this works. But fuck it, I've got to try. No, Cahill, you don't understand. I am seriously over-leveled, and I am no kind of speedrunner. I'm sure a Smarty Pants speedrunner could do this, but I'm not one of those. I'm just a dumb fuck. Oh! Jaha getting his ass beat. Like, straight away. No delay on that. There we go. Luke is dead in 1 or 2 attacks. 2. Okay, so we're doing better than last time. Jaha, fuck it up right back. That wasn't what I was hoping for, but Kazan. No, you know what? Gotta go whole hog. Ooh, that's not a lot of damage. Use your spear, Chester! Please do at least 8 damage. You won't, but please. Oh my god. I hate being right. Fucking stealth, that's amazing. Whole pog. Okay, I'm probably the strongest physical attacker here. You know what? That was respectable damage, actually. Peter with the kill steal, I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah, Bumpus got a bump. And you know, Bumpus is pretty good at bump, so it works out. Yeah, saw that coming. Fuck. Hi, Killian. I'm trying this again. It's going the same as last time. It's fine. I made a save state. Good job, Chester. Stealth, I'm loving this. Bed, wait, behead. So, Kraken leg 1. Kraken leg 2. You sure you don't want to make one of those a Kraken arm? No, I will interpret it exactly as it is. Kraken head 3. Well, Kraken leg 1 is already dead, so that's easy. I prefer odd numbers to even numbers, so I will marry Kraken leg 3, and I will bed Kraken leg 2. Is that satisfactory? Because it sure isn't satisfactory to me. You know what, Luke, maybe don't die first turn. Also Slade. Also Geralt. You all don't have the best defense. Hi, Juice. I'm sorry for what I've exposed you to, Juice. It is, and there's nothing I can do to stop it. Preemptive attack! Sacrifice yourself, Peter! Second attack? No second attack. You're a tortoise? Can't you fucking swim? Yes, I know those are turtles. Luke, sacrifice yourself for the cause. That was a fucking shitty sacrifice. I hope you die. Chester, I don't want you to die immediately. I wouldn't be the first DM to do it, Cahill. Stealth cease. But also don't. I mean, that's basically what's happening, Killian. I didn't want to say it, but that's exactly what's happening. Oh my god, Peter! Peter, your speed! Fucking god tier Peter over here. We have beaten 2 of the legs. That's pretty accurate, Stealth. Oh, and this is where it all turns around. Fucking Geralt actually surviving? I'm impressed. Oh no. Bye, Luke. I don't care about you. You did exactly your job. Can you Falcon Punch this thing? I mean, it was a punch. I don't have any magic to support you with, so... I mean, this is how Chester dies. Yeah, I saw that, Cahill. And that's... like, banning Virgin is super weird. So... like, it's literally just a descriptor. Dang it. May can't get anywhere super useful. RIP Geralt! Sure was nice while it lasted, buddy. Peter, fucking heck. You know what? Jaha, you must survive. This is such a terrible idea. I know that. Between getting wrecked and now, I've only had 2 fights. But damn it, I've got to try it. Oh no, Chester! Fucking Peter! What the fuck? Jaha, buddy, give me some crits or something. I mean, it's kind of looking that way. Can you deal 17 damage in one hit? Probably not. Slade, be cool. Also potentially sacrifice. Slade, be sacrifice. I accept that. You know, he took way less damage than I was expecting. Oh no! RIP! Oh my god, Peter's just clearing out the entire side of the battlefield alone. Yeah. That's very much a feels bad, man. Okay, May, be cool. Double attack high? No double attack high. Level 18 high. Oh my god. Saw that coming. Actually did that on purpose. Oh, fuck it. Now Sarah's gonna die. But I need to keep Chester alive. He's one of my heaviest hitters. And I need that. Fucking! Oh, I don't get second attacks. But they get 2 attacks, one of which is a crit? Bullshit. Can we agree that that was bullshit? Yabi, I'm beginning to see some of the concerns people may have with you. Ah, Chester, come on. Like, I don't expect to win this fight. My god, Peter! What? Oh no. Well, Sarah's dead. That wasn't a crit. She's alive, but that wasn't a crit. And she's at 1 HP. You can't deal 8 damage. What am I doing? Second... No, no second attack. The legs and the arms are the only ones currently dealing damage. In fact, soon the head will be joining in the party. Don't worry. The head has not forgotten about us. No, not yet. Bye, Slade. I don't actually care that much. Sure, stealth, why not? Okay. Arm can't get me here. Save yourself, Sarah. At least temporarily. You know, Yubby, last time you did 2 damage. Oh my god, you did it. Our lad done good. Okay. We can probably get rid of this arm. There we go. So look, I'm gonna say, this isn't going great. Almost everybody's dead. But it's not going absurdly badly. Killian? That was an A+ joke. Thank you. Come on, Peter, give me a crit. No crit. Oh my god, wait. Do I dare? If this doesn't deal 4 damage, I'm fucked because it'll kill my healer. It dealt 6 damage. May, you have to give this to me. Yes. Okay, there's only the head left. Well, and 1 arm. Now keep in mind, the head's dangerous. Because the head does fucking magical spells and shit. Yeah, look at the fucking range on that. I think Peter's dead, unfortunately. No, he survived. There's 1 leg left? What the fuck? One time we saw someone try the speedrun strat, but didn't do it right. So we ended up getting the Kraken head kill with Geralt. What? How does that even... That's amazing. Fuck! Look, it's still gonna be close. This is not finished. It's just basically finished. I also don't know what the speedrun strat is on this Killian. I would be interested. You know, I think think Legbert is a good name for the last leg. Rip Yubby. It is. Oh. When a Bumpus Critical is doing 14, you're not in a great place. That's particularly problematic. This is just a time to go all out, unfortunately. Okay, Arm is defeated. That's good. Not gonna complain about a Sarah level up. Okay, Sarah's dead, unfortunately. No! I don't know how she survived. Fucking hell! What is his speed at? He has 1 HP. May can't get there. Chester can. Chester, if you miss, I am disavowing you. No, you're not wrong still. Fucking yes. This all happened because we sacrificed Luke. Yep. Luke was the dead weight that was holding us back. You know, Stealth, I wish I could VIP you again. And this, for some reason, is the town I have the most memory of. The speed strat is sustained Luke and Peter to the top right part of the raft. Luke uses the power ring to buff Peter. Peter does most of the damage to the head. I wasn't aware you could use the power ring as an item, so you can use it to buff other characters. That is cool. Okay, first things first. Let's fucking heal up. I've got 16k. Money for healing is not my biggest concern. Plus, even the people who got KO'd, a lot of them got some serious HP. Except for fucking Chasm. I feel so sorry for him. Dude made no progress. You know what, Slade? You impressed me. I also know that you get super cool in not too long. Yabi. You just fall behind so fast. Yabi's actually a pretty good tank in terms of defense, but he just cannot keep up with damage. I'm gonna revive Luke, but I have no reason to. Well, Stealth, that's an incredibly kind thing to say. But also, no you cutie. Yeah, let's save. I'm genuinely impressed by how much just like a 2-level difference makes. Yo, Stealth, you out of class? Yes. I am actually not gonna be... I'm gonna be leaving on vacation in a little while. But, yeah, the next few days we can definitely do that. Because I really want to. For some reason, this town of Hassan is the one I remember so well in this game. Hassan is a port town, but we've had no trading recently. The powering casts the attack spell on its target, ally not self, which increases attack by approximately 40%. The effect decays somewhat on its second turn and then disappears. But the thing is, Peter's already doing so much damage that a 40% boost to that, yeah, that's pretty powerful. I can see why that is the speed strat. Pimpus investigated the area. Monument of the landing at Parmesia. This is part of why I wanted to come here. If I remember correctly, they do in fact have top quality weapons. So I've already got the steel sword. I believe I do need the power axe. Oh my god, there's a power stick. Yes, Juice, you missed it, I'm sorry. Stealth. I ain't seeing a chicken cannon. Oh, that makes sense. I must keep that in mind. Thieves' dagger, steel arrow. Okay, so let's get the steel arrow from May. May has been pulling her weight. It's a 5-point increase, that's really nice. Power ring on Peter equals chicken cannon. You know what? That is what I will call the strategy from now on. Thieves' dagger for Slade. Slade's definitely been falling behind in terms of damage. I don't do physical attacks with either of my rod users. Now, let me actually rearrange my items a little bit. Slade, give one of your mithrils to... Yubby doesn't need a weapon. I'm sorry, why does Peter have a longsword? Okay, Peter's just got a spare longsword, so I can just sell that. Yeah, Jaha definitely needs an improved axe. He doesn't need the angel wing. And yeah, I'll get an improved sword for Luke because I can afford it. But fuck, he does not deserve it. That's almost certainly correct, Killian. You know, I know you know this game very well, but my god, you know this game very well. I'm thoroughly impressed. Yeah, Luke, get yourself that increase. This isn't an improved spear, is it? Nope. Jaha, let's upgrade that damage a little. And Slade, let's do the same. And let's sell some of my old items. Nothing new on Bumpus. Sell the middle axe. Sell the knife. Sell Peter's longsword, which he can't even wield. And sell May's iron arrow. Is that all? No, Luke's longsword as well. Speedrun doesn't bother to buy rods, but if you're playing casually, the Guardian staff. Yeah, I remember the Guardian staff. But yeah, well, like, I'm realizing more and more, because when I played this when I was younger, I bought every upgrade, but I almost never used the staff to attack, so things like the power rod are not that useful. Yo, is this the minister from our town? No, just the same sprite. Dr. Rode lives in the house over there. He is eccentric. He hates talking, but a historical topic may interest him. We were looking for Dr. Rode earlier, or at least someone was. Yes, this is what I remember about this town. The hidden chest. With one of the mithrils. Well, look, it was hidden when I was a kid and dumb. Where are you from? Bumpus came from Grand's Island. Then we could be related. What do you mean? Our ancestors came to Parmesia to chase after a soldier named Max. There's a fucking running pimento in this town? Well, now I have to find it. He lost his trail at the shore and then split into two groups. One group went back to Grand's by way of Devil's Tail. What happened to Max? He wasn't found in Parmesia, so maybe he went to Grand's. I'm not really sure. I think I'll take a nap now. Bye! Bruh, what? Don't use it before promotion? Oh. Okay, I will take your advice. Well, that house is unpleasant. The river is drying up because of the drought. To the west, if you really want to go, ask Dr. Rode. Yo, Zach, it's going well. Move stat resets after promotion. Well, that is good to know, thank you. Fine, I'll talk to you. And here is who I like to think of as Shining Force's Sid. Gold! Some promotions change the move stat. I really wasn't aware of that. That's interesting to know. Yes, I'm Rode. I'm really busy now. Time is dear to me. Please don't bother me. But, Okay. I don't have what I need to talk to him. I guess that confirms that I beat the Kraken a bit early. Hey, running pimento. Sid is in like every Final Fantasy game though. Wow, you call him your husbando, but you don't even know his name. How on earth did you come to Hassan? By raft? Wow, you killed the Kraken? I mean, Peter killed the Kraken while we watched. Really, that's how it mostly went down. Oh, you know when they said the river's drying up? Our ancestors came here from Rune by way of the sea. Wait, Self, why? Yes, Chester took the credit. Still, there have been several Sids. That's just fact. They should have avoided such an inconvenient place like this. Ooh, another mithril. We're getting mithril by the buttload. Yeah, so I can see why they said the river's drying up, because of, you know, the dry river. Buddy, can you not? This town is not doing too great. Any good items? I'm guessing not. Yeah, nothing special. I always thought this dude looked like he was going to be a party member. And to the best of my knowledge, he isn't. He's just a dude with an axe. Oh, Killian. You are killing it. Okay. Knew that was gonna happen. We've seen golems before. A couple of these guys are new. Soul Sower is new. Arrow Launcher. Fucking gargoyles. I might be slightly out of my depth here. Let's fucking find out. No, but you see, Juice, the problem is I like puns. Why do you think stealth is VIP? Luke, can you just not? I remember really liking the design of the arrow launchers. We'll see if that holds true. Not worth the risk. Maintain. But I'm gonna start spreading out a little bit because I've got a feeling bad shit's coming. And by bad shit, I mean someone who can cast fire too. Like him. Man, compared to the Kraken, these guys are not that scary. When your buddy tried speedrunning SNES Aladdin, he said the lava looks like liquid cheese. Dying to cheese was not your best moment. That is beautiful, Killian. I want Blast to get better, but I also just want Sarah to get better. At level 17, she's getting close to promotion, but it'll still be a while. And frankly, given what I want to do with her, she's not actually that close yet. I hope you get to see the golem dodge something. Because it's honestly cool. I think we're... In spite of this being the fight immediately after the Kraken, I feel kind of over-leveled for it. My higher level characters, which is most of them, are not getting a lot of experience. So maybe not over leveled, but solidly leveled. You know what, Gold? I don't know who my lowest accuracy units are. Okay, so it's got nothing to do with accuracy, just 1 in 32 chance to dodge. Roll them dice. Can Geralt get a kill? That'd be rad. He can. And he can level up. Defense and agility increase, both solid. Yeah, look. A lot of the reason I like this game, I acknowledge, is nostalgia. It has its problems, but goddamn do I love it. There are many moments where it's mechanically not great. Dude just punches rock people and they blow up like an anime pro tag was yeeted into a wall. I mean, isn't that what it's always like? He's a wolf man. That's just how he punches. Also, Kazan, I'm gonna need some rapid improvements from you. You're level 16, Peter's level fucking 20. You can do better. And May cannot reach anything. Am I a bad person for sending Luke out to die alone? I mean, I recognize that the answer is probably yes. But would it change your opinion if I said I don't care? Yes, they have two Ballistai. Which is, I believe, the correct word. But yes, they have 2 of them. Yes, Sarah level 18. Ah, I was hoping for a new spell. Cool, I'm glad everyone's on the same side with Luke. Actually, I didn't realize Bumpus had been damaged, and more than a little bit. Can't quite get there. There we go. Nothing fancy, but it does the job. Hey, level 17. You're gonna learn freeze now, please? I doubt it, but you know. Does Kazan ever learn freeze? I forget. Oop, Chester. Kazan doesn't learn freeze. For some reason I thought he did. I mean, before long, Tyron. That's who I'm thinking of. Because I knew that we get to cast freeze at some point. I just thought it was Kazan. But without wanting to spoil, Killian, I know you know what I'm talking about. But for everyone who doesn't know the game, let's keep it mysterious. Let's just say Kazan's probably not going to be using Blaze for too much longer. Kazan's going to be doing other things. You know, no, Geralt needs the experience. I love May, but May's already level, I think, 18. She's doing fine. Come on. Oh, fuck that. I mean, it's a cool dodge animation, but... Luke's shitty enough when he does hit. You don't have to make it worse. Yes, but not exclusively. I legit don't want to spoil it because some of the promotions are rad, but Kazan gets cool shit. Oop! Kentucky Fried Birdman. I hate fighting in the desert because your movement is just so limited. Except for mages. Mages, for some reason, are much better in the desert than anyone else. And Slade, because, I don't know, rats, desert, something. You know what? I completely accept that as headcanon juice. Oh, that is, like, the typical route, but not everybody's going to follow the typical route. There are a couple of places where you can use special items to have characters promote in different ways. Yeah, and I think a lot of my dudes have 5 move. Yeah, it's been pretty rough for Chester. I like the Fire Emblem explanation. They got too many feats. Juice, have I made it clear before that you are incredibly cute? Because I haven't, if I haven't, I would like to make it clear now. You are incredibly cute. Why would I take back the truth? Fucking hell, Peter! Leave some for the rest. I didn't think you were gonna kill. Okay, Peter is level 20. Once you reach level 20, you can be promoted. It's worth noting you don't have to. I know that in Shining Force 1, it was kind of customary to get a character as close to level 40 as possible before promoting, because then you get as much boost as possible. Because after promoting, you're back down to level 1. I'm not going to go that high, but I am going to do some extra stuff. Geralt, punch the ballista. Yeah. Oh my god, Geralt. Geralt's promotion has the best non-canon name. Peter has been insane with the dodging recently. Yeah, let's go this way. I mean, Bumpus is also being insane. It's amazing. I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it for everyone else. It's not going to be too long before Geralt promotes. You know, Peter, just fall back. I want other people to do something. And by other people, I mean Geralt, apparently. Bumpus got it there. You know what, Juice? Without wanting to spoil, yes. Bumpus promotes into a swordsman. He promotes into hero. You know what, May? Take out that other nasty archer. Which is just an arrow launcher. Correct. Now he is a swordsman. Which is considered just dude with sword and cape. He may be doing heroic stuff, but he's not considered to be a hero with a capital H. And in fact, capital everything. Okay, let's just confirm who's left. There's these four, and there's the Soul Sower up here. I obviously didn't know this at the time, but Soul Sower is giving me big Dodogama vibes. Or Dodogama, or however you choose to pronounce it. Yabi is falling behind badly in, like, every way. I've always said Dodogama, which is probably incorrect, but I don't know, it's just the way my brain does it. I've realized that I'm bunching up quite a lot, and we've got a Blaze Mage there. Which didn't matter. Thank you, Juice. Straightening up. Oh, yes, actually wanted to do something. Everyone must follow Cahill as well. I don't even know if Cahill's here anymore, but Cahill's rad. I forgot I have a command for that. I've also got one for Vegeta, I believe. Dang it, no dodge. Oh. I so rarely see enemies heal. I know they do, but I kind of forget that it happens. It's actually always worth sending Peter out front, because even if he KOs, it's not a major issue, because being a Phoenix, he always comes straight back after the fight. Fantastic little feature. Oh, lovely crit job! Counter for 1, that's not a major issue. Lovely level up there. Oh. Oh, beautiful. I feel like I so rarely get to use Blaze level 2 to its full potential. And it's not the most powerful, but it's beautiful to see. Okay, Slade. You know what? You done good. I kind of wish Slade got more money from enemies. Oh, fuck. I forgot that Kazan was in that distance. I still haven't played Cuphead. I'm probably not going to. I mean, that's not true. I played half of one level of Cuphead. I am very bad at that game. Counterattacks, generally not as powerful, but that still hurt. Let's heal up Kazan a little. You know what, Peter? Fucking do your thing. Yeah, that doesn't really shock me. Now I have to check this out. It's very important. You know... You know, I'm just gonna say it. Juice? I don't see it. I don't see it. Let me share it with the rest of the class. That's not Slade. I get that it's a rat, but I don't think that's Slade. And yet the more I stare at it, the more I think maybe you're right. You know what, Juice? Yes, run a rat poll. Is this rat the same as Slade? Because I want to know what everyone thinks. Like, I know the game's going in the background. And I know you guys can hear the game going in the background. But I gotta know now. And you know what? I won't vote. Because the more I stare at it, the more I think it is actually Slade. I should probably get back to the game at some point. This is an incredibly dangerous thing for me to do. But, oh, second attack, maybe? No. But you got to level 19. I lied, I will vote. If anybody needs a reminder of what the horrible rat looks like. And I mean, we can agree he's horrible, right? But then so is Slade. I don't know, you've half convinced me. It's very confusing for my brain. Okay, Yabby. You have not been particularly useful. Slade, make yourself useful. Ooh, that is useful. Level 18 Slade? Lovely. Ah, Jaha, don't be garbage. I know it's your natural state, but that's incredibly mean. Jaha has done nothing wrong. Level 18 fifth. Oh my god, Luke, are you gonna be cool? Is this the first time? No. Oh well. That's... That was honestly kind of dangerous. Fuck, that was the wrong thing. Kill it, Sarah! Fulfill your destiny! Sacrifice yourself, Luke! Fulfill your destiny! I forgot how hard Salsaur is hit. Which, in case anybody's wondering, is very. I was tempted to vote for that one juice. But legit, it does look a little like that. You know what, Peter? You can sit this one out. Yabi, is it your time to shine? Or is it your time to deal like 3 damage? No, 1 damage. And counterattack. Good. Yabi's the most adorable character, but he is honestly kind of garbage. He's actually great when you get him. When you get him, he's so powerful because he takes no fucking damage from anything. Dude can just march through anywhere and take nothing. He's incredible. He does moderate damage, but at this point, fuck, he just does nothing. Birdman dies every fight and has a depressive episode after this battle because he thinks he's useless, but good old Bumpus cheers him up. But we know that Luke is useless. See, Bumpus is just a nice dude. He cheers him up because that's the right thing to do, not because it's accurate. Okay. Let's go resurrect Luke. He did help us. He did like 6 damage to that one guy. Now let's see what we're actually fighting for. So up here is Rocky River. There's nothing we can do about that yet. What's over here? Oh no. Oh no, already? I am not ready for this. Stop! Who said that? Wow, what a huge guy. Leave here. I'll attack you if you don't. Attack us? Bumpus, let's get out of here. We don't want to fight him. Okay, hurry. Tell us your good news, Cahill. So I like the fact that you can't just go in here and get fucking annihilated. It probably sucks for speedrunners, but for me, it makes me happy. I want to hear your good news, Cahill. So this is actually a very important place in the game, but we're just not capable of doing it yet. The final you missed is just an attendance grade. Okay. And I'm assuming it's not going to be like one of these stupid situations where attendance is 80% of your grade. Wait, I'm doing this fight a game? I mean, you know what? I've not been making haste, so I'm just gonna grind this out. Get a few people closer to where I want them to be. I hope you guys don't mind. Please let me know if this is like incredibly shitty to watch, but I'm enjoying it. How much is the attendance grade worth, Cahill? Because it would still suck to miss anything like that. Okay, Cahill, so 1/20th is 5%, but that is still fantastic. I'm super glad to hear that. Yeah, because I was worried. I didn't think it would cost you the semester, but I'm always worried that professors are going to be like stupidly uncompromising and are going to basically shit on people's chances. I'm glad that didn't happen this time. And I will less than 2 you all the time. Don't know what that means. It didn't sound lewd until I said it. Also, rip Sarah. Have you considered kicking your dick professor in the dick? Assuming they have one. Have you considered tracking them down and kicking them in the dick? This is Luke's chance to redeem himself by dying again. Fucking Slade level 19 now? We're getting to good times. I'm being a lot more reckless this time around. Olympus is level 20! Fuck yeah! You had 2 dick professors. One of them got into a relationship with one of his students and got fired. The other literally stopped your co-worker from graduating last semester, so fuck her. Yeah, go draw, Cahill. I had one teacher, but this time I was also a teacher, so, like, they weren't my teacher at this point, but still, who got into a relationship with a student. It was interesting, though, because it's the first case of this I've ever seen. It is always, like, old dude, young woman. And it wasn't that this time. He was a very young professor, and the dude he started seeing was only like 3 years younger than him because he was a fairly old student. And it was one of these situations where it was really hard to complain because they're just like, yeah, we're just both consenting adults of similar age. He didn't get fired officially. But he was asked to leave. And he did, and they moved in together, and last I heard, which admittedly was several years ago, but last I heard, they were actually doing really well. Like, they really liked each other. And there was something kind of sweet about that story. Dude was 43 and had a wife and kid. Oh, that makes it all the better. Luke became level 17. I never dated any of my students. Technically. Which is to say, firstly, age gap was pretty small. Secondly, I waited until after she had graduated to ask her out. It was also one of the worst dates I've ever been on. So, you know, I now think students and teachers shouldn't be in relationships because they're also at really shittily different times in their lives. I don't know if you're screaming because I did a bad or a good. Probably I did a bad. Yeah, it's a repeat 5. I don't mind, I'm getting... Oh, thank you, Juice. I mean, I'm getting the experience in. Bumpus is level 20, Slade's level 18, I think. We're doing fine. I'm glad I could make you laugh, Juice. In my terrible defense, and this is a terrible defense. God, why am I telling this story on the internet? This thing is going to be uploaded to YouTube for, like, ever. Whatever. In my defense, I mostly just liked her because she looked like my ex. Bye, Cahill. I love you. I am well aware. Look, I never said I wasn't a shitty person. I try to not be a shitty person now. Would it make you feel better if I told you that that was 7 years ago and I've matured a hell of a lot since then? Because that was 7 years ago and I've matured a hell of a lot since then. Hi, Tom. I'm so glad you missed what just happened. Gold! I'm sorry. I never meant to disappoint you. It'll be in the VOD, Tom. I'm sure you can catch up. It'll be at about 1:25. How the fuck does an arrow launcher dodge? I know it like put up a shield, but fuck off. Can't believe Gold thinks less of me. I've broken the only bond that mattered. The bonds of cuteness. It could have been much worse. I don't think it's that bad, frankly. It's not great. But I don't think it's the worst thing. It's not the weirdest story I've got. I'm never gonna tell the weirdest story I've got, but it's not the weirdest story I've got. Fuck yes, Chester! The only problem is I'm not gonna promote Chester for a long time. Yes! Ooh, new Among Us renders? Ooh, Sarah leveled up. When Sarah learned slow. That's pretty rad. Thank you for sharing, Tom. Yeah, that's pretty rad. I approve. Oop. Orngor of cheese? This is a very exciting day still. It also has bacon. Nah, fuck it. Pigs eat pigs all the time, legit. So Juice, do you just want cheese on a bun? Or do you want to hold the bun as well? Because in that case, you want cheese, and that's great. Like, ooh, grilled cheese. Dang it, that does sound good. Now you got me wanting a grilled cheese. What, Tom? Do you not eat your grilled cheese hot? Because I do. Yes! Fucking wreck it, Bumpus. Pretty sure that was the context. I can't think of any other context, Tom. Tom, thank you for redeeming the Starstorm. You know, Luke, You're a little more powerful. But I still consider you little more than sacrificial. You know, plenty of people can get there. Not plenty of people can get there. That was entirely the inspiration for the name, Stealth. Ooh, that was a cool dodging animation as well. Nice crit, Jaha. The dodge! Juice, please tell me you saw that. If Juice didn't see that... Okay. Stealth, can you clip that for me? Or anybody? You know what? Just this once. If you spend the points, I will layer it. I don't generally like to. But yes, on condition that somebody fucking clip that dodge for Juice. Okay, cool. You watched the clip preview. That's fine then. I just think it's so different to any other dodge in the game. Just the way he like flips up that, and now it's there forever. And yes, as soon as somebody, I'll do it just for Stealth. Stealth, if you want to redeem Rainbow, I'll give you Rainbow Starstorm. Because that's what I do for cuties. Chester cannot fucking move, and it is so painful. You know, Rainbow Starstorm works better than I expected. Kind of. Which Orwellian landscape in particular? Just like life in particular, or something about this game? Because I accept both answers. Yeah. Yeah, life is feeling kind of Orwellian at the moment, I'll give you that. It's not a good time. Yubby, buddy, you have got to get stronger. I'm really excited to wake up on December 32nd. Which DMCA thing, Niv? The part where for breaking DMCA you can literally go to prison? Which is not, like, official yet, but let's be honest, in the US you can just buy votes, so it will be. You know what, I don't like the phrase that appears in that clip, which is faint slippery crabs. Yeah. As I said, it's not law yet, but it's concerning that it's even a possibility. And yeah, I'm lucky because I'm Canadian, so it doesn't directly affect me. But that doesn't feel as good as it should. Also that, not being able to vote because, like, if you've done your time, fuck it, you've done your time. Ex-cons in most countries can vote. Especially in the case of non-violent crime. And I hate the fact that you say Mario. I hate it because I can say with certainty Nintendo would take advantage of that bullshit law. I love Nintendo, but the way they've been acting at the moment, I'm certain they would. One of the Simpsons Halloween specials suggested the 13th month, so they could say it was the 13th hour of the 13th day of the 13th month. You know what? I can see that happening soon. Lousy March weather. I like Nintendo games. I like Nintendo consoles. I don't like Nintendo. Nintendo have lost pretty much everything. Everything that made them like cool, uncool Nintendo. They're not that. They're just a corporation. They want your money. They want to protect their IP, and they will do anything pretty much for those two things. Stealth, I love that. Level 25th? No. Yeah, fucking hashtag free melee. I want Geralt to get this kill. Wait. Dude's at 15 health. I was more worried than... less worried than I needed to be. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I've just killed Geralt, I think. And Geralt isn't Luke. He's not allowed to be sacrificed. Yeah. Look, Nintendo would be doing shitty, shitty things. Like, there's no denying it, there's no defending it. And I'm sure there are people who do both. But there's no way to do that in good faith. Nintendo loves to support their ability to make money. Competitive scene is secondary. Honestly, this is like a complete turnaround from where it was several years ago. But fucking Nintendo needs to learn a lot from Sega. I mean, Sonic Mania is basically a Sonic fan game with the official Sega stamp on it. And you know what? It's fucking great. Let's heal up Bumpus a little bit. You know, Slade, you'll probably die, but maybe you'll take it down first. Nope. God damn it, it's dodging a lot. Peter will survive. And we'll probably get the kill? No. We will get the kill. Slade. I'm fine with that. Yes, level 20. So I'm just looking up a quick guide on the best times to promote. So yeah, it's apparently worth waiting until around level 30 to promote. Although that is quite tough to do, apparently. So, yeah. Even though I can promote now, I'm not going to. Yeah, melee community. Hey, let's use this amazing build that someone worked on, which allows a 19-year-old game that doesn't natively have online support, and lets you play it as though you're in the same room as someone across the globe during a global pandemic. But my IP! Yeah. Look! I like Nintendo. But I don't like Nintendo's practices. And honestly, when I say I like Nintendo, what I mean is I like Nintendo's games. I like Nintendo's consoles. But longer you wait, the more powerful they end up being. If you want to balance effort and reward, I suggest waiting until after Creeds to promote. Okay, I will take your advice. Because normally when I play, I just go, like, at level 20 I've promoted. And I remember the end game being incredibly difficult. Which is probably because I was underpowered even though I wasn't under-leveled. Okay. So at least I can easily get to one of the places I have to go. But I can't do what I need to do there yet. Oh no! I can't get there either. Where oh where shall I go? I legit don't remember, so I'm just exploring a little bit. I think I remember. Yeah, I think I need to go to this cave. Yes, there was a dude blocking it before. This dude's grandson, I believe. It's my job! Rochambeau! Okay, you go first. We go first because you don't want to get eaten by monsters, I'm guessing. This is the ancient hall that leads to the ancient tunnel. There are more monsters here. Bimpus, take them out. Yeah. No, I know, Killian. I'm not too concerned about promoting at the moment. I just always liked doing it early. Fucking especially Slade. I know it's always worth powering people up, But Slade is so cool after promotion. No one new here. In fact, I suspect I was meant to do this before I did the previous fight. Because there are no Soul Sowers here, and they were by far the most powerful. You equip your lance just in case. I know that because of Naruto juice. Completely different spelling, but Rochambeau was also a French general, I think, during the American Revolution. Yeah, Rochambeau. Completely unrelated to the Japanese. I mean, unsurprisingly on that front. I can, but it's not worth it. That is exactly the one, Juice. And for anybody who knows Rochambeau more from Japanese than anywhere else, that is a very confusing line in a story set in the American Revolution. Because, you know, it doesn't quite fit with the aesthetic of mostly, in my experience, Kakashi and Guy playing Rochambeau. Fucking get him, Slade. 1 experience point? Bullshit. That is part of the problem. When you kill, you almost always get... there are variations, but you normally get about 49 experience points. But when you don't kill, the higher level you are, you get less and less and less. And it is incredibly frustrating sometimes. Yeah, 1 experience point. Which is just... not a lot. Hey, Luke actually doing good shit. That was a kill and he only got 15. That's not a great sign for power leveling. Marshal Jean-Baptiste Donatien de Vermeer, Comte de Rochambeau, Commander-in-Chief of the French Expeditionary Force sent by France to help beat the British. Thank you for the extra detail, Killian. Much appreciated. You know, fucking Kazan, you really need to level up. And you did. Kazan learned the new magic spell, D-Soul. Now, D-Soul, if I remember correctly, is an instant kill spell that doesn't always work. Which still makes it fascinating. Okay, there are way more guys on the right than on the left. I say way more. It's actually kind of balanced. You know, I honestly like this as one of the more relaxing songs in the soundtrack. Peter dodging. I still don't fully understand that sprite. I wouldn't say it's better. I like the overworld theme. It's got a lot of nostalgia for me. But this is... It's got a very different feel. I will grant you that. Yeah, we'll send you guys to the right. Yeah, I just need you to get to level 20, buddy. Otters! I fucking love May. May is an easy candidate for best girl. So we've got 2, 4 on this side, 2 of them magic. And on this side we have 4, 2 of them magic. Okay, so it's pretty much the same on both sides. But we're taking Peter to the right, so nothing else really matters. Oop. That's not that much damage. Got 2, 4. Yeah, we've got enough people going right. Let me just check up what D-Soul does, because I really don't want to do it wrong. Powerful spell that is often cast by dark characters. Yeah, it has a chance to take the target's soul, knocking them out of battle. You know what? I don't need to do this. Therefore, I'm going to do it. Oh! Okay. Fucking Grim Reaper. Just straight up actually Grim Reaper. Okay. Luke, you're slowly improving. Not by enough, but, you know, take what we can get. Punch that rock monster, buddy. That was a good punch. Peter, you don't need the extra experience. Neither does May, but I really like May. You know, May has been growing incredibly fast. Which is unfortunate because, like, yeah. Birdman has decent attack growth. But Bird Battler, which is the promotion, is really not good. Unfortunately, to the best of my knowledge, like, there isn't a special promotion class for Birdman. It's just straight into that, and then just shitty from then on. Which is unfortunate. Like, they don't deserve it. Because Luke is becoming an increasingly solid character. Fuck. Yeah, Geralt's gonna need some healing sooner rather than later. Or, alternately, May. Fuck. Bit overconfident there. Slade is doing so well now. He did have his time when he was really kind of garbage, but he's improved a lot. Okay. It does in a few limited situations, Gold. So there are certain items which allow you to do special kinds of promotions, but most classes don't have them. And Birdman in particular does not. There isn't even an attorney at law path. Can I get anywhere? No, I can't hit him. Okay. Geralt, let's get that swinging. Nice. Level 18, I'm liking. You know, I've never even seen Harvey Birdman. I just know of it, and every time anybody in any context mentions Birdman, it comes up. Get fucked, son. Ooh, the first to hit level 21. I mean... Oh, heck you. Lots of things that were funny when I was 10 are still funny, so, you know. It could be one of those. Peter also 21? Actually, who needs it most? May needs healing even more than Geralt. Glad everyone here is spread out. Yeah, Luke's gonna take some damage, but he's actually doing okay. Honestly, it's those Soul Sowers who are fucking us up. And they're gone. Or at least, not introduced yet. Because I was way ahead of where I should have been. He leveled up, got some attack and defense. Nothing amazing, but, you know, Yabi needs what he can get. Oh! Lovely! Even without promotion, I feel like level 20 is just this point where a lot of the characters become absurdly powerful. We don't have a healer on this side. So I think Luke is kind of out of the fight for a while. Except for killing blows. I thought there was still a magic-y dude here. There is not, so I can be a little less cautious about advancing. Let's heal up Geralt some. Everyone's going left. That's interesting. Yabi, sacrifice yourself for the greater good. You're the one with all the defense. You can take it. But also, Slade, back him up. Don't let him die. God, I must really watch that show. I've heard nothing but good about it. I assume that's a quote from the show, and not just Killian describing themselves. Which would also be valid. There we go. Force them to split their forces as well. God, that's a good quote. Yabi, eat bad guy? Yabi, eat. Jeez, Slade is hitting so hard now. As I said, even without promotion, everyone's just doing super well. Yabi hungers, Yabi consumes. Fucking get it! Oh, okay. That was the boss. It was lucky for me that I met you. Thank you. Follow me to the ancient tunnel. Why is this door closed? That's strange. Yabi. Yabi hungers. Yabi consumes. What? That's just Yabi's voice. That's been his voice all along. Oh well, let's go in. What? Let me try again. Petro, my grandson, locked the door. Sorry guys, we can't go to Grand's Island this way. Well, it's disappointing. Legit, I was very disappointed the first time I played this. Especially because you can fucking see a staircase behind the door. You just can't get there. However, what you can get is this very prominent treasure chest, which contains a wooden panel, which doesn't seem very exciting. Oh, I know, Killian. But it's so enticing, especially the first time you play this game and you don't know anything, and you can see the staircase. It's right there. But I got a wooden panel. That's almost as good as a way to return home. Spoiler alert. It's surprisingly good. Whoops. Whoops. So remember this tree with a hollow to put something into? The early Roft trick can get you to the other side of that door before it opens. That's really interesting, actually. That wooden panel goes into the hole in the tree. I don't know how you're supposed to figure that out apart from it's wood. Wow, the ancient door. I knew it was there. I did. You know what, buddy? You legitimately did. When you speak to him before, he says, I know that there is a hidden door somewhere around here. I think it's related to this tree. I don't think this spot... I don't think there's a fight here. I think there's just more of a labyrinth. Hey, the Achilles sword! I believe that's one of the more powerful weapons for Bimpus. I don't need the healing seed. Yep, 3-point increase. Which is super nice. here. I always confuse the Achilles sword because of the naming with another sword, which Killian knows, which the rest of you almost certainly don't, which comes later. One of the early things I did when I figured out the game's debug mode was to explore past the blocks here. Spoiler alert, there's nothing. Well, it's good to know that there's nothing. Like, legitimately. Because it's very tempting to try to get past there. I'm not surprised that there's nothing, but... Wait, is the Achilles sword the only thing down here? I thought this was how I got another important thing. Huh. I thought this was how I got something else. It seems like kind of a big deal for not a big deal. Ankles and heels are close enough. I accepted stealth. Ah. That's... Just want to make sure no one's dead. Honestly, Achilles' ankle sounds way better. It's got that good alliteration in there. Oh, heck. I said no. Cool, this is what happens when you quit the game. I didn't do that on purpose, but you know. Now you know. I would like to continue Bumpus. That... Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen that. Okay. I don't think it's where I'm meant to go. But I'm just gonna quickly head home. Just out of curiosity. They're in the forest, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, home hasn't changed any. Like, legit, I've been away for weeks, and they haven't done anything. More rocky river that I cannot cross. Okay, so I don't think the Achilles sword is what I wanted it to be. That just seems like a lot for a not super good item. I'm legitimately confused. Killian, I'm sure you know. Please don't tell me what to do next. I want to be a little bit confused. Okay, roads wouldn't help me before. Perhaps now that I've got a fancy old sword, he'll help me. Ah, that's it.
I smell something old. That sword must be really old. Oh my, it's the Achilles sword. You're an adventurer, right? Don't you need a vehicle? Ha! You can get the ancient caravan with that sword.
The caravan is what I thought I got under the tree. I must just have been, like, compressing a whole section of gameplay. You wouldn't listen to us just a short time ago.
I was busy and... Let me join you. I'm the only one who can drive it. You are going to get the caravan, aren't you?
I guess.
Great, good lad.
Bumpus decides to take Dr. Road with him.
Let's go!
So, remember where I went too early a little while ago? With the big dude? I can sell my... what's that? Steel sword. Pretty sure I can sell it. You know what? I can buy another one if I need it. But not even that pricey. Okay. So I've got about 30 minutes left in the stream. Let's hope I can do this in that time.
Stop!
Who is that big guy?
Don't you know? That's Taros, the guardian of this ancient shrine.
Okay, so this is the sword I was looking for. I just thought it was called something different. Also, the barnacle behind him is the caravan. It's a whole thing.
Again, stop right there or I'll attack you.
Yeah. Old man doesn't have a title. Why would you even think that, Stealth? Because his name is in all caps and it's obvious that he's going to join? No, he has not yet joined the Force, so he doesn't yet have a title. And I don't remember it off the top of my head, but we'll find out soon enough. I remember this being a pretty tough fight. What should we do?
Caravan is there behind him. We must have it. Time is up. Now we battle.
Okay. Nothing too rough on this side. Nor on this side. Only one Soul Sower, which makes this easier than the fight outside. Except, fucking Taros, 49 hit points. And as you will see... Firstly, you will see very cool sprite and very dangerous attacks. You know, Geralt, you have been doing great. I hate how constricting this first area is. Oh, there are two Soul Sowers. That's kind of unfortunate, actually. Because they're way tougher than anything else. No. The thing is, everything about his design is very clearly Colossus. Frankly, we've even got Dr. Road, which is like pretty easy reference to Rhodes, especially if they just changed his name by one character. He should be the Colossus. He's nothing like Tauros, if that's what they're going for. So it's just, yeah, it's an odd choice. Talos was a giant bronze man who guarded the island of Crete by throwing stones at the ships of unwanted visitors. I take it back. So the Colossus may have been inspired by the story of Talos. And in that case, like, I can see the RL just like as a mistranslation. But that's not 100% terrible. What is back here? That's a gargoyle, I guess. I genuinely didn't know about Talos. That's what I expected. Oof! Deals 5 to Yabi. Gives you an idea of how rough these dudes are. Arrow launchers? They hit hard, but they're not that bad. Same with gargoyles. The soul sowers are the genuinely terrifying ones here. Although maybe I'm a little overconfident about this fight now that I'm actually in it. Now the RL problem is common in translations. The MP version of Healing Rain, which is in the game's code but unobtainable in the US version. The US game's code, the item is referred to as the Rite of Hope, which should be Light of Hope, presumably. Yeah, I've seen that in a couple of places. And I always find it very interesting when it happens. Oof, he is dealing no damage. Soul Sowers are just so rough. Yes, Jaha! Ooh, level 21 Slay? Lovely. That's got more HP. I'd rather you take down the launcher than this. Yeah. Why don't you hit it with that blaze? Actually, this would have been a good opportunity to use D-Sol. But I just decided to go for reliable damage rather than high damage. Punch that gargoyle, Geralt. Yes! Attack increased by 2, defense by 1. Fucking awesome. Okay, mate. Can you take down a Soul Sower? The answer is yes. Nice. She's level 21 as well. Not an amazing level up, unfortunately. Let's heal up. Actually, how much HP does he have? Not enough for Sarah to reliably kill. So let's heal up Luke. Keeping him in top shape will be useful. He's not my favorite character, but, you know, you need him. Yeah, Bumpus can probably take it better than anyone else at the moment. And in spite of the damage Yabi took, he's actually doing fine. I can't believe Slade only got 17 for a kill there. Okay. So on this side, we've got a gargoyle and a mage. Sorry, a golem. On this side, we've got a gargoyle and a golem. This dude's coming out here. Okay, so the right is the tougher path. I'm gonna have Bumpus go right. Wrong button. Chester, you can head left with these guys. Geralt, you have proven yourself to be monumentally powerful, so you can go to the right as well. There's no Soul Sower on this side, so actually, Peter, you can go right as well. Okay. Slade. Okay. No items I want to use in battle. You can just hang out here. They've got a mage, so I want to spread out a little bit. I don't want to get hit by that fireball. Which I know will be coming at some point. I know there's no fireball or fire on the left, but I still want to be cautious. Too much clumping has been the cause of a lot of troubles. Why would you attack when you've got magic? You're a mage. That's not what you're built for. Yeah, Peter can take it. Okay, Slade. Let's get this mage dealt with. Ooh, lovely Jaha. I think Jaha was falling behind a little bit, but he has very, very much caught up, and I'm loving it. Level 19, beautiful. Some extra MP. You know, Luke, you're still a little under-leveled, actually. Let's get you in there. Nice. It's a pretty subpar level up, but, you know, it's still a level up. How much HP does this dude have? He's still at full HP. Oh. Okay. A fucking kill from full health got me 1 experience point. Yeah, I can see why people said don't bother to grind to level 40. Cam! Welcome! Unfortunately, shoutouts are only for mods and streamer. But Juice, you know, why don't you give a shout out to Copper? Wait a second. Today's Copper's first stream, right, Cam? I seem to vaguely remember that. Am I crazy or is that correct? Everybody, quickly go follow Copper. So that we can get her to affiliate ASAP. And I mean, that seems like a good person to raid when we're done, which will be in about 20 minutes. But I know people like to do this, and that's fine in general. Nobody warned her about the raid. Oh yeah. Don't worry, I won't be super long. But the thing is, when I remembered that she was streaming, that it was like her first stream, of course I want to raid her. You know what? Let's try it. Let's try to de-soul you. Okay. Didn't work this time. Ooh, nice. I don't think it has anything to do with that. Excuse me, with that gold. Some characters just... Fine, let her get raided multiple times. Copper's a sweetheart. Who needs some healing? Of all the people, actually, Slade needs the most. I mean, I basically got speedrun affiliate. I had a ton of good people with me. And yeah, I got to affiliate in like 2 weeks, which I know is not speedrun by these standards, but it was very fast for me. See, if I do this, it's Rip Geralt. Fucking rad. Still raiding her. Gold, if it makes you feel better, it took me about 10 streams. I think it was actually closer to a month. It took me about 10 streams to make affiliate. I followed you, Gold, and if, like, I want you to stream again, because I enjoyed your streams. Some people are just super lucky. And when I say lucky, I don't mean to suggest that they don't put in the work, blah, blah, blah. But some people do things at just the right time, that everything comes together quickly. I like your streams, Gold. I would like you to keep streaming. Yeah. But networking is garbage, and I don't like doing it. Which is why I'm probably never going to break kind of the point I want to. Because I don't like doing the thing that needs doing. But Gold streams were good. I remember Gold streamed quite a bit of Celeste. And she is much better at it than I am. I mean, I haven't really played much of it, but when I did, I was shitty. There is also that. I remember Gold being very stressed when they streamed, which, you know, it's not the most fun experience when you do something that other people seem to enjoy and it stresses you out. So, you know, I would like you to stream again, because I think you're a very fun streamer, but I also understand the stress aspect of it. I would like you to stream again. How about you make that something you do in the new year, Gold? Not as like a New Year's resolution. And like honestly, when you stream in Discord from me and Vegeta, I really enjoy that. And I know that that's a very different experience. Oh, Gold, I'm gonna tell you something terrible, which is that never goes away. My brain does it all the time. Even now, I've been streaming for 8 months, I've been affiliate for 7. Every time I go live, I feel incredibly nervous. But, like a lot of things, the more you do it, the more you get used to it. And eventually you just accept that that's just a shitty brain thing. And, you know, you find a way to go on anyway. There is also that. You have people who love you a lot. That's also a good idea. Can it reduce the stress by sort of spreading it around? I know, Gold. And that's why, like, I'm not telling you it'll go away. And I'm not telling you it's irrational, because, frankly, who the fuck was ever helped by that statement? I'm just telling you, like, I also feel insanely nervous every time I go on. Every time I go live. Partly because I also have anxiety. Like, I've got generalized anxiety disorder and social anxiety disorder. And I suspect you've got at least social anxiety based on the way you're talking. And it sucks. There's no other way to say it even. It sucks. But if you want to do this, you can do it at the same time as having the mental illness. Now, fuck off, Mage. So one nice thing about Taros is that he doesn't move. May earn 1 experience point from that. Okay. Now I don't like to do this. I'm gonna put a save state here. Because I've done really well in this fight and I don't want to fuck up. Prepare for, I think, possibly the coolest sprite, at least that we've seen so far. Fucking legs. Well, would you look at that? Taros is not damaged. And that's part of the reason I wanted to do that. Normal attacks don't damage him. Okay, so you can't open chests mid-fight or anything. I accept that, Juice. Normal attacks don't damage him. Spoiler, magic attacks don't damage him. However, the Achilles sword... Let me just drop down another save state. I believe the Achilles sword damages him. Yes. But not by a ton. Oh, level 22 though. Good time for that. Yes! And I learned fucking Bolt. Which is Bumpus's first offensive spell. So yeah, Bumpus basically has to solo this. I'm just keeping Sarah close for healing. Because he gets 2 attacks every turn. And yeah, like most bosses, he has an increased chance of doing that. Large man, check. Giant sword, check. Is assertive but not in a red flag way, check. He's the whole ass package. Also, will step on you. So I don't think this works, but I just want to see if magic has any effect on him. Because I don't think I actually checked that. No. So it's literally just the Achilles sword. Fun fact, you cannot counterattack Taros. Not even Bumpus. Okay, Sarah. Gonna need some of that healing. I don't know what sound I made stealth, but how dare you use it against me. My god, man. Well, I'm gonna have to check that out afterwards. I am at 2 health. No! Fuck that! Fucking hell, somebody help me! Jaha, do something! You should be able to, Juice. Oh, I think I'm dead. Because he gets the 2 attacks and I missed, I don't think there's any way I can survive this. Yeah, that's the end. Unless I somehow dodge the next attack, which I won't. Oof. Okay. Let's take this from the top. For no particular reason, I'm gonna stand on the side. Yeah, but what's his dodge chance? Because that's the bullshit part of this. Oh? That's a little bit concerning. Okay, so we both had a 1 in 32 chance. He just won the 1 in 32 chance, is what happened there. I've just got to have Sarah keep my hit points as high as possible all the time. Because even without heavy attacks, I'm going to be taking 20 damage per turn. Oh good! He can also use the Taros sword to cast Bolt. Fucking what?! How is he getting so many crits? And yes, I am willing to cheese this fight. Oh my god, how is he moving so frequently? I thought I checked with Juice. Wait, Gold, you're Pinky Lemon? Oh no, Stealth is. I'm so confused. I mean, I can't survive another 2 hits, even if there are no criticals in there. This is ridiculously tough. And there goes my healer. That went significantly worse than last time. Get a crit, please. That wasn't a crit, buddy. Oof. I hate that there's the concept of the original Pinky Lemon. Geralt, fucking do it, bro! That did nothing. That's what I expected, but... No, cannot survive this. I don't believe magic misses. Okay, so attacking from the side was actually worse because he used magic more often, which deals more damage. This is such a difficult fight, and the fact that you have to solo it. Like, there's no option. Keep Bumpus's health as high as possible, and just try to power through this. Fucking so many crits! Oh, cool. And lightning. My god, what is this fight? And the thing is, I don't think I'm under-leveled for this. This isn't like the Kraken fight. Fucking hell. He's got 1 in 30. I've got the power ring on... Wait, you mean use the power ring... Problem is the power ring's already equipped to Bumpus. I could give it to Luke. That is a good thought. Because, yeah, I just need to deal more damage at this point. do appreciate the advice, Killian, because otherwise I'm going to be here. You can cast the spell from 3 tiles away. That's good to know. Attack was boosted by 10. Okay, but you can't use it infinitely. Still though, this should be a better experience? Question mark? Not really! I did 14 before, now I'm doing 16. That's not massive. I mean, it's like, it's something. I'm not going to complain. Why are you casting Bolt? That just does even more damage. I was hoping the power ring would be like a super cool, like, get through this quickly thing. But it hasn't changed my damage as much as I would have hoped. Oh my god! Killian, what is the critical hit rate on this? Because it can't just be me that thinks this critical hit rate is absurd. It feels like it's happening way more often than that. I don't actually think it is, but it feels like it is. Hi, Stitch. I'm getting frustrated. Yeah, that's not much more. Wait! Fucking second attack? Okay. That was an amazing way for it to happen.
Pimpus, you're much stronger than I thought when you abuse the power of save states.
Stitch, I'm so happy you're here. No, Stitch. I never want to hit you. I love you.
It's so small. I'll just try to get inside.
Man, that has several meanings. Rip. Oh, he's gone. I hope he comes back. Did Rogue lie to us? No, Stitch!
I never lie. The ancients were, or should I say this, great. No wonder the caravan is so small. It carries miniaturized people and items. I can drive this excellent vehicle. May I go with you as a driver?
Road the Historian tags along with the Force. You're kidding, right? Well, at least we can bring a lot of soldiers with us.
But soldiers in the caravan cannot enter the battle, because they've been miniaturized.
We'll just have to see. Huh. I don't like this guy.
I wonder what adventures we'll find with this caravan.
Okay, that was an insane fight. Yeah, it would have been good during the fight. And literally it was only the very small chance of a double attack that let me win. I like this track. So, we now have an item storehouse. So, all of the items that we don't potentially need in battle, we can just dump, and it's so much better. I just want to quickly do this before we finish stream and raid. Because the moment this happens, the game opens up so much. Just in terms of ease of managing things. Bye, Killian. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Also, your incredibly good advice on several points. Let's put away all of our mithril. So yeah. You can check any item in the inventory. You can get things out of it. You can throw things away. But this also means that we can get more people to join the force, because there's a maximum number you can have out at any one time. So we can move people away. That is going to be where I'm going to call it for today, because honestly this has been a kind of crazy stream, and that fight at the end kind of took it out of me. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. This has been an incredibly fun time, even the frustrating fight, because the way it ended was just like chef kiss. We're going to raid Copper. I just want to make sure I get the name 100% correct. It is her first stream. I mean, part of the frustrating thing is I learned Bolt and I didn't even have an opportunity to use it. Is this correct? It is. So yeah, give Copper all my love. I will also be there, but she deserves all my love and all your love. I'll be streaming again Saturday for Stardew Saturday at 5:30 Eastern, 2:30 Eastern on Sunday with More Baba Is You. I'm going to be taking the next 2 weeks off though. I'm spending some time with family for Christmas, so I'll be away from my computer. So this is probably the last Wednesday I'm going to see you guys for a while. But yeah, love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate it. It's always a lot more fun when there are people hanging around, even when I screw up royally. So yeah, say hi to Copper, and I hope you all have a lovely evening. Ciao.